I mean, that's not the case with Dune. You mentioned Kung Fu Panda 4. Is there any? I mean, this thing, the rats are starving for cheese. The kids have not had anything. They've been going to see Migration over and over and over again for months. That movie did what? 8, 9 times its opening weekend.
Yeah.
It's that if there isn't
they seriously want this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is going to be huge. It's got Jack Black, whose stardom has not waned at all amongst the kids. This franchise, could this possibly be the biggest of this franchise just based on the fact that kids are starving so much right now for movies?
I didn't do my research on Shrek 4, but wasn't Shrek 4 really big? Like compared to like the third one? I know all the Shreks were really big, bigger than Kung Fu Panda, but as I recall, I thought the appetite for Shrek just kept increasing, and it's possible Jack Black, doing his little videos and stuff like that, he still has the public's attention. So yeah, I think you're right. Whether this is good or not, it's still going to be a pretty big hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking. So Shrek 4 did decline from the previous ones. Shrek, the biggest one is Shrek 2. Shrek 2 is domestically the biggest of the Shreks.
And if I'm looking at the Kung Fu Panda numbers, and it from 1, 2, 3 worldwide, it goes 631, 664, 521. So I guess the question is, does this thing hit 500 million worldwide? That would be a success. I think that's the bar that they definitely want to reach for.
And domestically, we're looking at the first one 215, and then second 165, and then 143. So
it's going down,
diminishing. But I think if this thing makes 120, that's huge.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And look at when's the next animated film coming out? Oh, guess what? Not until what? Never. Now it looks like not until the Pixar movie in June. So guess what, guys? How long is this playing? Yeah, months.
Well, I think you're skipping over the Luca re-release.
I'm sorry. Did I forget the Pixar films that gross a mighty $1 million?
We know someone's kid. We know someone whose kid really loved that movie.
Yeah. I am skipping over that. Yes, absolutely. Luca will do $1.2 million total.
I think the thing that this Kung Fu Panda 4 has going for it now compared to, say, the third one in 2016 is that these kids' movies now are multiplying better than ever because there's just so much less product. 2016, I'm sure you didn't have to wait 3 months before another kids' movie came out after Kung Fu Panda 3. Whereas now, I think this movie comes out in March, opens big, and then just plays and plays and plays. Again, Migration made 9 times its opening weekend. Kung Fu Panda 4 could make more than the third one just based on, kids having no other options.
And guys, here's the thing. So talking Jack Black, Pat, you brought him up.
Yeah.
The last Kung Fu Panda was 2016. Jack Black, again, he's always been a hit with the kids, but he had Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle.
Yep.
After that.
Yeah.
He's bigger now. Mario. He was Bowser in Mario.
Good points.
He is bigger now with kids than even at that moment in 2016. And even probably when the first Kung Fu Panda came out. So I think his notoriety among children is going to drive this probably higher than the third one. I mean, I could see this going higher. Yeah. It's not going to go higher than the first one, but it could go higher than the third one because of this. Yeah. Plus, he's in that Borderland trailer. He's going to be in that Borderland movie, and that trailer is going to be everywhere. Not that that's a kid's movie, but still, I mean, Jack Black is everywhere.
How do you guys remember there was also a Kung Fu Panda series, right, on one of the streamers?
I think it was Netflix.
Was it Netflix? Yeah, and was Jack Black the star of that?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I don't know, but they did definitely try to make this a streaming entity, and for some reason I think Jack was a part of that because you can't do Kung Fu Panda without Jack, right? Mm-hmm. It seems like that. Anyways, unless they did a spin-off. I never saw it, but I
think Kyle Gass did the voice.
Okay. Yeah. The point is, kids still remember that, or they watched it. So it's kept, even though it hasn't been in theaters since 2016, it's been out there. The IP is out there. It's making a sound. It's doing its thing, and kids recognize that, So they're ready for more of this. And that's the week after Dune. So guess what? Dune's going to do huge numbers second weekend, and Kung Fu Panda is going to do huge numbers, and we're going to feel like it's just going to feel like a mini summer. It's going to be a heat wave.